Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Palmy Pilates from home. This is another pre-recorded class. It's really short tonight. I've only got about 6 or 7 exercises I want you to do, so I'll get started. The first one is a version of the shoulder bridge. So if you've got socks on and a slippery floor, you're going to lie on your back, okay? Find neutral, brace your abdominals through here, relax the shoulders, arms long. Now push your hips up slowly into your bridge position. Don't arch your lower back. Then try and push your heels away. Keep your bum off the ground until the very last second. Hopefully you don't get cramp in your hamstrings. And then once your bum's down, bring your legs back in, lift the hips up, and then push the legs slowly away. Now when you're not looking at the computer screen, you're going to look up towards the ceiling once you get the hang of it to keep your neck safe. Try not to push up onto your neck when you do this one. You should be in the shoulder blades. So you lift your hips up and then you lengthen your legs against the floor with your bum off the ground all the way. And again, hips up. Now try and breathe out as you straighten your legs. So breathe out, breathe out, breathe out. Breathe in to come back. And then breathe out, push the heels away. Okay, hopefully you've got a nice slippery floor to do this on because it makes it a bit harder if you don't have that sort of surface. Okay, we'll try 3 more. So you want to aim for about 10 of these eccentric bridges. Squeeze your bum, push the heels away. 2 more. Remember, keep your tummy muscles on. Find that brace, preparing for that imaginary punch to your tummy. Okay, 1 more. Roll the spine up. And then push the heels away. Okay, then you're going to grab a pillow or something squishy. I'm going to just get a pillow and fold it in half. Just grab something like a blanket, whatever you've got. Put it in between your knees. Okay, so race off and grab something now if you don't have it next to you. Bring your feet quite close but not touching and squeeze that pillow or the whatever you've got. When you squeeze the object, your inner thighs, if you poke them, they should be tense. Now I want you to lift your hips up again into that bridge and squeeze that object hard. So you go squeeze, release. So my knees are doing this. They're going squeeze, release, squeeze, release, squeeze, release. Keep going. Every time you squeeze that object, I want you to squeeze your bum too under here. Tummy muscles on. Keep your hips lifted. The higher your hips are, the harder this will be. 2 more. So I want you to try and do 10 of those. Okay, and then come down, reset at the bottom, breathe, and then do that again. Lift the hips up, okay, and squeeze, release. Squeeze, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and roll down. Okay, reset at the bottom, find neutral, relax that back, brace your core. Again, lift the hips up. And again, squeeze, release. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. We're going to do that 2 more times. It should hurt now. You should really feel your inner thigh muscles firing up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Okay, let's try that 1 more time, okay? Relax, reset everything, brace your core, roll the hips up, and go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who needs fancy equipment, eh? Third exercise, we're going to come onto our hands and knees and come into a plank. So you're going to I'll come forward a bit, take one leg back and then the other, like this. You're going to turn to the side. Turn, reach, back to the centre. Watch my feet, see how they swivel to the side? So my body is moving as one unit. Reach. If your wrists don't like this, you can do it on your elbows. Keep going, I'll show you that version. So you can do it on your elbow, like this. Down. If that's really hard, I'm going to give you another option. Knees down like this. And you can turn and reach like this. And you can come back to the knees. Turn and reach. Okay, that's probably the easiest option. But if you want to, come back to here. Reach down. We are working your anterior core or the front tummy, and as well as the side, from the outer layers right down to the deep layers towards your spine. 2 more, so you want to try and do about 10 of those. 1 more. Then from here, I want you to come into that plank, take 1 leg forward. Stretch it forward like this. You're in a lunge. The same arm as that forward leg, so it's my right arm and my right leg. Stretch that arm up and hold it here. So you're reaching up, turning and lowering the hips. Okay, and then change sides, so come back to your plank. Other leg. If you've ever done a body balance sort of Les Mills type class, you'll be familiar with this sort of movement. It's kind of a yoga inspired movement. So you're stretching your hips and you're rotating your upper back. Okay, come back down into that plank. Other side. Step it in, turn and reach. Don't worry too much about technique, as long as it's not hurting you in a way that doesn't feel right. You know, just let your body move. Let it do its thing. 1 more each side. Leg forward and then turn. And then to the other side. So keep your core muscles on that whole time. We're working the abdominals all the way through that. And then we're going downward dog. Again, a bit of a yoga inspired one. So the hips go up like this. I call it your triangle position. And you come forward. You might have to walk the arms out. If this is too hard on your wrists, you can do it like this. Elbows down. You can go back and down. And back. And down. But again, if those wrists are coping, up, down, up. You might do a little pulse at the top of that downward dog. So you do a little pulse and lower. 4 more. Pulse. The other option is you can do it against the couch. If you've got the couch there, you can come up like this. You can also do it against sort of the wall. Pulse. Down. 2 more of those. Pulse. And down. And last one. Pulse. Into our hinge. So you're going to come up, hinge, and then turn to one side and reach. Back to the centre and then come back upright. Do that again. To the other side, hinge and reach. Centre and squeeze the shoulders here. So we hinge and reach. Again, we're rotating our thoracic spine, which is our upper and middle spine. The hips and the lower back should be nice and still. So it's that hinge and reach. So we've done the hinge before. This is just another little variation you can add to make it a slightly more challenging exercise. 2 more. Again, aiming for about 10 is a nice number to aim for. Okay, 2 more exercises. From that position, you're going to lean over like this onto one arm. Stretch your top arm and leg out here. So we tip our head. Take your arm forward and your leg backwards. Arm forward, leg back. So this one's the starfish. Arm forward, leg back. So we're working so many different things here. Core, hips, shoulder. Breathing. So keep that tummy working. If I was watching you, pretend I am, I shouldn't see your lower back bending in this movement. So if you take your leg too far, you'll notice your lower back should probably start to feel that. So you don't take it too far behind you, just a little bit. So this is called the starfish, arm forward, leg back. 2 more. Then take that top arm, rest it behind your ear like this, and lift that top leg up and down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, youch. Straight to the other side into that starfish. Forward leg back. Where's that breathing? Breathe out. Arm and leg go away from your midline. Breathe in to come back. The slower the better. Four more. 3, 2, 1, and then hand behind the ear, lift the leg up and down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The last thing I'm going to get you to do, and it's the nicest one, if you lie on your tummy, like this, you can rest your head in your hands here. If that feels comfortable, make fists with your hands stacked on top of each other and rest your forehead in your fists like this. Big breath in and out. And in and out. I want you to relax the shoulders, breathe into the belly, breathe into the rib cage. 3 more breaths. Just try and relax your body here. Breathe in and out. And in and out. And last one. Big breath in and out. So there's your exercises for the night. If you go through that another 2 times while you're watching your TV show or whatever, you'll feel better for it. All right. So hopefully you enjoyed that one, and I'll try and post another one in a few nights. Hope you're enjoying lockdown, and hopefully my Palmy Pilates regulars, I will be able to see you soon. Bye.